Hello and welcome to my triggers video. The last one I made was a 13 triggers for your relaxation, and I will post the link in my description. These are my birds, by the way. They're just sitting here on my shoulder. They're being very loud, but doesn't matter. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in a bit. Hello, you guys. The first trigger I have for you is unboxing, and a lot of people have requested this, so I will be doing some tapping and unboxing, and I did a really shitty job, sorry for my language, trying to tape this back together. So, that's just for the purpose of sounds. So hopefully this drones you out and makes you sleepy or whatever you want to do while watching this. No one's judging you. So, let's get started. Now we open the box. Let's put that aside. And here are the pair of headphones which I purchased about a week ago. They were about $30, nothing special, but I just needed a new pair desperately, so. Okay. Let me just remove the safety. That's the plastic right there, so I'll just put that aside as well. And here are the headphones. They swivel so it can remain flat. It's pretty cool. They're very flexible as well. And they have an adjustable, tight-fitting cap on here on both sides to adjust to the size of your head. So And it makes it smaller for convenience, like when you're traveling, so you can store it away. This has a nice leather cushion on top, and also nice leather material for the ears here, and a nice silky material right here. I guess it's for the sound quality. The wiring is designed so it cannot bend or tangle, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's the main reason why I bought it. I mean, I don't like when my headphones get tangled, so let's see if the zoom works. Sometimes the zoom works on my camera, but you have to be really steady. As you can see, it's trying to focus, but it can't because I have shaky hands. But anyway, has a nice gold-plated tip here, and that's pretty much it. Let me just really quickly read you the description on the box. Cord length is 1.5 meters, or for you Americans who don't know what 1.5 meters is, it's about 4.5 feet long, so it's about a meter longer than the normal headphones. Flat cord resists tangles. Adjustable padded headband maximizes listening comfort. Advanced design delivers superior sound quality with deep bass. An ear pad swivel for comfortable fit and compact storage. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. Again, I'm not trying to advertise anything. This is just for the purpose of unboxing. So, that was the first trigger. And I hope you liked this as much as I enjoyed making it. I know it's bad to tangle headphones, but this is okay. I just tend to do this for when I store it away and I hang it up somewhere, so these are my babies. I'm going to use them for a while. Okay, on to the next trigger. The first trigger I have for this video is tying a tie. And some people feel like relaxed when they get their tie tied from other people, so I just want to show you how to do that. So first you get the tie and wrap it around your neck. Either way is fine, I think, but you make sure that the thinner end is a foot away from the larger end, so like this. And then you want to wrap the big end around the small end once, twice, and then after that you want to pull up the big end like so, and then tuck it in this little pocket right here like so. And then you pull. And then you have to pull this up so that it fits quite tightly. Okay. And it does make some good sounds. It's just rustling. And I'm not a perfectionist at this, so I know I'm doing something wrong, but this is just one way to tie a tie. There's a lot of ways to tie ties. This is just the one I prefer, and because it's so easy to make, and it's kind of hard to make the front look perfect, but I usually have someone else do that for me. So yeah, that's about as close as I can get it to looking decent, at least. And then I want to make sure I adjust the front of the tie to have it wide set and pull this up as much as I can. But I have to make it look neat, so. And then I get this thin back end, And then I have this little pocket here, and I tuck it in there so that I guess the wind doesn't blow it away or whatever. And there's another little pocket here, so I tuck that one in as well. And obviously I'm indoors, and obviously I am not dressed for this kind of tie, but this is just to show you how it would look like. And now if you can see on the bottom, if this thin piece is too low and this sticks out, my birds are talking to each other. If this sticks out, you can always adjust it and lift this flap up so that it fits tightly and snugly onto your neck. Coco, what are you doing? My birds. I've never seen my bird do that before. But yeah, that's how it looks, and you can tell. Looks pretty neat, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this trigger, and now on to the next one. For this next trigger, I'm going to be using this plant. It's a fake plant, and it looks familiar. I used this in my spa video, so that's actually how it actually looks like. Because of the green screen, these green leaves turned blue, and a lot of these white things right here turned a kind of a bluish color as well because of the reflection. So I just wanted to show you this. It's in a nice little pot thing. And this is actually detachable. And there's something right here that when it pushes up against this, it makes it light up when you plug it in. There's the plug, but it fails to work. So one of my former teachers actually gave this to me because it wasn't working anymore. There's a bunch of strands like here and these white strands that were supposed to light up when you plug it in, and that's how the whole thing works, but it doesn't work. So now I just have it, and I'm like, oh, this will be good for a spa video. So yeah, just thought you'd like to hear some of the sounds from the plant. And again, I'm sorry. I have not made an epic video last week, but that's because I've been so busy. And I was just finishing up high school, and now I'm done. So, really happy about that. And now I'll have more time to make better videos. I was going to make sounds with this plant, but I didn't know how to include it in the spa video without being awkward. So, well, here it is. And that's the neighbors with the lawnmower, of course, every time I try to make a video. So, yeah, that was the trigger. And now I'm going to move on to the next trigger. For this third trigger, I have a bunch of cute little boxes here. These 3 boxes are from different bar soaps I've purchased over the past couple of years because, I mean, the soaps are huge, so they last a long time. This little box right here with the bow. I got this from a wristband I had that said, "What would Jesus do?" And unfortunately I don't have it anymore because the text faded from the wristband, but other than that, it's still nice to keep this little box that I purchased it in. Because it looks nice. I like it. I also like the sounds it makes when you try to close it. Okay. Next, I have this olive oil bar soap. This is made in Italy. You didn't see anything. That was the price of it. It says fine Florentine soap. It's cool. Gold shimmery text. I kept these boxes because I knew I might integrate it into a video someday. This next one is by Cynthia Rowley, New York, and it's an Egyptian cotton bar soap. Bath bar. And if the thing can just zoom, you can read what it contains. I don't know why it's not zooming. Come on. Okay, it's focusing, but it's not quite zooming. It's just the fact that my hand is so darn shaky. Can't really focus that much. It's not focusing. Close enough. I wanted you to see what it had inside. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just for my viewers who are curious, just want to pause the video and read. It's like a floral design. It's pretty cool with like a ribbon here. And the material on this is just so soft. It's like that black tape that has that nice texture on the top. It's smooth. Let's make some nice sounds. Okay. And the last one is my favorite. It's oatmeal and honey exfoliating bath soap. It says deliciously fragranced with honey and enriched with exfoliating oats. Our moisturizing bath soap has a soothing, delicate fragrance that leaves your skin lightly scented. Specially formulated with exfoliating oats to delicately exfoliate your skin and leave your body feeling refreshed and clean. Pretty cool, And as you can tell, it's kind of like a box. Pops open like this. There's a magnet in here. Our oatmeal and honey exfoliating bath soap has a soothing, delicate fragrance. I think I already read that. It's the same message on here. It came with this wrapping with the soap. Let me tell you, it smells so good. So that was the triggers for the boxes. Okay, so this next trigger are men's colognes. The first one I have here is one I always used to wear at school. I pretty much wore this every day my junior and senior year of high school. And it's called Jovan Musk for Men. And it's a cologne spray vaporizator. That's, I think, in another language. I never understood why it said vaporizator, but anyway, I really love colognes, and I only have like 5 or 6 colognes, but I'm only going to show you like 4 of them that I have. Mix with your body's natural chemistry to create a sexy scent. Masculine, powerful, persuasive, it's what attracts. So that's what it is, and it looks like this. Very cool, and it flips open like this, and it has a very powerful smell, and when it gets to your skin, it creates a different smell, so it's very cool. It's a very interesting cologne, and it is very musky, so it's not for all kind of people. Some days it smells good, some days it would not smell quite good on you, depending on how your skin is. Like, if you didn't take a shower and you sprayed it on your neck, it would probably not smell the best, but it would smell somewhat stronger because it would mix with your skin's chemicals. The next one I have is by Burberry, and for men, it's a natural spray. It's made in France, so I'll open this up. It doesn't come cheap. For this small of a bottle, it's only like $30, so compared to this whole humongous bottle, it was like 15, so I think it's more of a name brand thing, but either way it goes. It's like this. It's a huge spray. It smells somewhat like a cleaner. It's good for those special events, occasions, like a wedding or a huge celebration, formal events, pretty much like that. And this one as well, some days it would smell too strong, some days it would smell perfect, but I guess it just depends. Don't wear too much of it, it's strong. Next one I have, I got this for Christmas, Song Home, and it's a Eau de Toilette Spray Vaporiseur, and I probably said that totally wrong, but whatever. It opens up like this. It's a nice box, and it has this right here, open compartment, and out comes the cologne. Now in certain lights it looks blue, certain lights it looks purple. I think it looks purple, but in this light it looks blue, but it's still fascinating. It's like that. It's a big spray, so really with this one you want to do half a spray because it gets to you. So it is quite a pretty cool bottle, I should say. And me, I don't really like the smell. It's like one of my least favorites, but since it was a present, I'm glad I have it, but I would only wear this if I was hanging over a friend's house or going to a birthday party, something like that. Yeah. I wouldn't wear it to special events. You'd probably smell like cheap. I don't know. I'm very picky with scents. Yeah, it's good nevertheless. And this last cologne I have, I'm running out. I had like a huger bottle. It's Tommy Bahama, and I think 2 bottles of these are $100. I don't know how much they are now. I'm pretty sure you can find better deals elsewhere, but it does not really come cheap because it's Tommy Bahama, and the sprays like that, it's very small spritzes, and because it's a very small amount, so, but it has this nice wooden cabana look. I have the palm tree right here. If you've ever been to Tommy Bahama in Florida, you'll love it. They have a whole bunch of selection of things you can buy, outfits you can wear. It's mostly great for men's like Hawaiian look or whatever, but it's very luxurious look at the same time, so it's pretty cool. I don't like the smell. It's very specific. I think it'll only be good for some people, not all people, because I wore this a couple times and I felt like it smelled bad, so I don't know. It all depends. I guess what you're wearing that day or where you apply the cologne, because sometimes I just spritz one on my neck and it would be too much. Sometimes I'd spritz like one on my wrist, rub it on my hands, all around my neck, and then it would smell good, so it varies. So that was my selection of colognes, and I hope you like this trigger. And now on to the next one. Okay, this trigger right here is a very, very old-fashioned game. It's called Pocket Arcade, 256 games in one. And it's by Westminster. And it has batteries here that are administered into the game. Just need a couple AA batteries, doesn't matter what kind. This is the speaker. And this is the screen. It's kind of popping out though because it's so old. And click this button to turn it on. And you just select different games by clicking wherever. I totally forgot how to use this. This is just to rotate different games you want to select. And I honestly don't know how to start playing a game because I just don't know. I haven't played this in ages. Probably a decade. Because it's so old. So I'll just turn it off and I'll make nice sounds with it. Okay. Okay. Now on to the next triggers. This next trigger is nothing special. It's just something to drone you to sleep. And that would be my cell phone device. So let me enter the passcode. Okay. And I'm going to be doing some various tapping on my phone. I like how when things are lit up, the lighting around it just seems to fade away. So let me show you my phone, and this is my drawer, and it's telling me I have a text from my friend. I'll go check it out later. But I have certain things like Facebook, Twitter, Skype, YouTube, a lot of things. Helps me keep updated on things I'm missing, and I really like this phone. It's just gorgeous. And I just got it like a month ago, so I'm definitely in love with my phone. On the back here, you can see it's a clear coated case with the camera and with the little speaker here in the back. And let me just take off the case. Just make some nice sounds. And this thing comes right off, as you can see. It's just for the front of the phone, and then I put this inside. So the back of the phone fits. This is how the phone actually looks like. It's pretty sleek. It looks scratched because that's just my screen protector. It's not the actual phone. I scratched my screen protector yesterday, so yeah, here's the front camera, and here is the button to have it turn on. So yeah, I like it a lot. Take out the battery. I have my SIM card here, my micro SIM, which I can pull out. It's just a bit difficult because it's so small. It's a very tiny chip. Put it back on, I have to align it to the back, and then have to carefully place this over. And then tighten it on the sides. And that's how you put the case on. It's D30 bounce resistant, so if you drop the phone, it's really, really good at keeping your phone protected. So yeah, I love this phone quite a lot. So yeah, and I know a lot of you like light as a trigger, so it's pretty cool. Okay, well, that's enough for the phone trigger, and let me move on to the next trigger. This trigger are wall decorations, and I found this to to be quite interesting because I've had it in my room for a while, and I don't think I ever showed you guys this yet. It has a lot of meaning to me because I like animals, and safari themed things are pretty cool. I used to like them a lot, and my tastes changed over time, but still has a sentimental value to me because it reminds me of a lot of things when I was younger. So you wouldn't think wall decorations would be a trigger, but to me it is, because when you think about it, when you tap certain things and you hear sounds, those sounds echo back from your past, and you feel at ease when you hear these things, and you just remember things. And this second and last wall decoration trigger is this giant parrot. My birds don't really freak out when they see this, but it's pretty awesome. There's a little tag here, and it says, parrots have been popular human companions throughout history because they are intelligent, charismatic, colorful, and musical. They are the most accomplished at imitating human speech in the animal world. There are over 350 species of parrots, including macaws, cockatoos, lovebirds, amazons, and parakeets. The average lifespan in the wild is up to 80 years. Today, some parrot species are highly endangered. The Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species (CITES) bans the sale of any wild-caught species parrot weight 2 to 2.25 ounces to 3.5 pounds in size from 3.5 inches to 40 inches. They eat fruit, flowers, nuts, seeds, and insects. Range Central and South America, South Asia, and Africa. Definitely one of the most interesting birds and one of my favorite. So that was it for that trigger, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next trigger are pillows. This pillow I got from Macedonia when I was like 8 years old. It came with on top of it, a pillow sheet. It's like green with white stripes and little white doves on it. But I didn't include it in this video. Next pillow I have is this Frosted Flakes pillow, which I used in my very first doctor role play. Yep, that's my name. When I'm stressed, I like to play with this pillow and just squeeze it. Okay. Okay, this next trigger is the Himalayan Salt. I bought this several months ago, and I've been using it for quite a while, and I only used up that much. Believe it or not, there's a lot of this. Himalayan salt, or pink salt as people like to call it. It's a very healthy alternative to using just regular salt, like iodized salt, like from the Morton Salt Company or whatever. There's a lot of healthier lifestyle choices people can make, and this is one of them. It looks like rocks. That's what makes it more natural. I'm just going to grind some of the salt in the bowl. You have the option of spinning it this way to make light salt pour out, or you have the option of spinning it the other way to make it grind more. You can see it's pinkish and white. Let me taste some of it. It tastes really good. It's just like natural salt. Hey, I made a face. You can see the eyes and the mouth. That's cool. But creepy at the same time. Keep in mind that this does not taste the same as regular salt, but it is a salt, so it will make your food saltier. They also sell these in those huge, like, cubes, but with that, there comes with a separate grinder, and you'd have to rub it against the rock, and it's kind of harder to do, so this has the grinder in here, and it just does the grinding for you. You just need to spin it. That's all. And there's more of it, of this salt, so I think it's a better deal to buy it like this. Let me just read you the description. Himalayan pink gourmet salts are pure, hand-mined salt found naturally deep inside the pristine Himalayan mountains. The clean crystals are gourmet food grade and are recognized for their beautiful color and high mineral content. It is a great choice for cooking, grilling, seasoning, roasting, and of course, presentation. Manufactured in a facility that processes peanuts/nuts. So this is the Gourmet Nut brand. If you buy the salt from Gourmet Nut and you're allergic to peanuts or nuts, don't buy it because it might contain traces of the peanut or nuts, because in a factory you just never know what's going to get in your food. So yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Okay, so that was the last of the triggers video. I do really hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I just wanted to make a couple announcements. Be sure to check out my Twitter. I'll put the link in the description, and check out my Facebook as well. I also have a live Ninja account, which is where you can chat with me live, but for a price, because I feel that if someone wants a personalized session and I can help relax them as much as possible, it's a fair trade, so I have that option available. I'll put the link in the description to the website where you can see prices. It's $1 a minute, $20 half an hour, and $40 for an hour. So I'll be able to help you with anything. And I also have the link to PayPal if you want to donate. But again, this is all optional. This is just for people who want different options instead of just the videos on this channel. If that doesn't do the trick for you, if you want something more personalized, you have that option available for you. So also, as far as videos, I am so sorry. I have not been able to post any epic videos in the past week, but that was because I've been so terribly busy with things with school, and I'm finally done, and I'll be able to post more often for you guys, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. And I do really appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, share it, favorite it, anything really, comment. So thank you again, and thank you for your cooperation, thank you for being so patient with me, and I really do hope you like this video and many more to come. Okay? Bye.